So you're struggling with your email conversions. Let me show you a neat copywriting trick that can change the game. All right, so this copywriting trick is called SSS, three S's. It stands for Star Story Solution. Now, storytelling has been with humans ever since they existed, right? It has been the most powerful selling technique ever. It is always used in communications, right? So we are going to use this to improve your email copies. Let's see how. Now, okay. So star story solution basically means you introduce a main character of the story that the audience can relate to. So whoever you are writing your email to, they should be able to relate to the character in the story, right? So you introduce the star. Then you tell the story where you say that you talk about the star going through the same kind of struggles that your audience typically goes through, and try to bring in the emotions of it, make it more visual, make it more have words that evoke emotions, basically make it more visual whenever possible, right? um, and then you finally get to the solution, how the star solved the problem, and then ask the audience to do the same, right? Let me show you with an example. I understand just talking about this is not enough. I have to show you an example, so I'm going to show you that. All right. So this is typically used in by the way, this is typically used in emails, social media posts as well. You can also use this in ad copies, but they are typically longer forms of ad copies. They're not shorter because you have to tell a story, right? You have to bring in the emotions and all of that. So you need a longer form of ad copy. So I'm going to show you an ad copy rather. So this is an ad copy. Um, Let me just zoom in. So this is about a training, basketball training center, right? So see how they are doing it. They're saying back to the ball game. They're not talking about their training center. They don't even have the name mentioned. They're just talking about the story. It starts off with introducing the star. See how beautifully they say. Rico, that's the name of the star, is among 25 players who joined the first season of a basketball training camp. We are proud to see how far he has come. Now, this is like a trailer, right? You have introduced the star and you're told you have given a sneak peek into the end of the story, right? We are proud to see how far he has come. Now, this intrigues the reader on what exactly happened. Okay, he joined, he was one among the 25, but what happened after that? Right? And then it goes on to say the story. Rico is never the most athletic guy in the camp. He's not the tallest either. In fact, he was the fourth smallest among his peers. At that time, he was 19 years old and could barely dribble the basketball, let alone to shoot it. Now, you see how they are trying to make Rico, the star, get related to most of the audience. Most people are not the most athletic people. Most people are not the tallest. Most people are do not know, how to dribble a basketball. So they are kind of making the star, the character of the story, relate to others relate to the character, right? More people are going to relate to the character with the story, right? And then it goes further, right? It says that they kind of sneakily introduce the solution as well, but it also goes through a roller coaster where they've mentioned that, oh, he had to work hard, he had to do this and that and all of that. So you see how they mention all he had was his work ethic, willingness to learn, and a good training regimen, right? So he is making us, the reader, ask ourselves that, do you have good work ethic? Do you have the willingness to learn? And we will give you the good training regimen. Very subtly, like it's not on your face. Then it says 3 months in the training camp, we saw massive improvement in the kid. And we are not the only ones who witnessed this improvement. And then they're also trying to tell you what you'll get with the solution. Rico received 3 invitations from well-known colleges last season. He hasn't decided which one to take yet, but whatever he chooses, we know he will be in good hands, right? Now, if you think about it, there is no reason to mention he hasn't decided which one to take yet, right? Because that's not going to give you more. It's not about the basketball or the training here, right? But why are they writing that? They're writing that because now you are relating to the character, right? And you want to know the story of what happened. Did Rico accept any of the colleges? Is he going to one of the colleges that he got invitations from? Right? You want to know the answer. So they are telling you that it's a resolve, it's a resolution of the story, right? And then it just mentions enroll now, call to action. So you see this whole post doesn't have the name of the camp, the name, what it is and all of that, right? It doesn't tell you what the training schedule will be. It doesn't tell you what the price is. It's just telling you enroll now. And when you click on it, it'll probably give you more details, right? So this is how, if you tell a story in an email, right? If you introduce a character star, then you talk about the story that your audience can relate to, and then finally give a solution on how they can also go through the same journey, and then take and give a call to action. And if you do all of this, your email conversions are bound to increase. Try this out. Let me know how it works. I'm Sham, an SEO and a content marketing expert out there to help businesses improve their traffic online. And I'll see you in the next video.